focus on, won't you focus on me? That's all I know about that song. Well, I'm singing it like I know it. Anyways, I noticed I never have clip art, and I'm having to slow down the video frame by frame to find a nice picture to use in my clip art. So hopefully you feel what I'm saying? I don't forget to do some clip art. But welcome back to my channel. This is the auntie of the internet, my lovely nieces and nephews. Anyways, I'm addicted to doing this right now, and we finna take all this off, because I don't know if y'all could wait, what's that? Get into it. My braids are short, unfortunately, because I got a few things I want to talk about, starting with Rastafari hair. I need her to see me, because on these braids, that hair is not the same. First of all, it snap, crackles, and pops when you braiding it down. It never used to do that. Then it guaranteed that it didn't do that and started doing it. But I wasn't gonna speak on that, because you feel me, like, beauty is pain, and these braids is my brand. So if I gotta get some paper cuts for some hairs, that's what's gonna happen. But I wasn't really feeling that, but I wasn't gonna speak on it. But now I'm speaking on some other stuff, because my hair belonged, as y'all see, and the ends looked like a rat's nest, literally. And I was so sick to my stomach, because my braids ain't never looked that not neat. So I cut them and chopped them, and I don't like this, because my head looks very big. It looks big. So if she gets to see this, if you watching this, Rastafari lady, things up, because all that other hair I have a mild allergy to, so I'm stuck with y'all. So it's kind of hurting it's hurting me and my homegirl that your hair is doing this. But that's neither here nor there. The realization of the video. First of all, today we're gonna be taking all this off, like I said, and what we're gonna talk about is how I'm ready to risk it all. Ooh, I'm ready. But anyways, the realization of the video is the fact it's hard working with locals when you are striving for something else. For instance, I do photography on the side, but I'm not a photographer. It's just real studio, like fast fashion. I'm thinking about like fast photography, like studio photography, just like 1 hour photos type thing. So with that, people be trying to hit me up like, oh, I want to do this, I want to do that. And it's like, okay. And then next thing you know, it's like, they're unprofessional. They're unprofessional because they know you. We live in the same city. We probably went to the same high school, same middle school or something. So they're definitely not talking to me like Internet Auntie offers a different service. They're talking to me like, Taryn, I know you. You're class clown in my yearbook. And it's definitely kind of starting to offend me, because it's wasting my time. If I clear my day for something that I could have been doing something else to contribute to something else, and I'm clearing my day for business because there's money involved, and you just go MIA, and then you be like, oh, I forgot to tell you, I'm irritated. But I was trying to give people the benefit of the doubt. But now I feel like you're not gonna do that to Macy's, JCPenney's, or the Sluss and Swap Me 1 hour photo, so you're not gonna do it to me. So that's that. I'm starting to realize that some people just aren't made for being extraordinary, and I don't mean that in a rude way. I feel like I'm extraordinary. I took some very nice pictures today. I'm gonna insert them, but at the same time, I didn't want to be the one taking the pictures. I wanted to see somebody take pictures, but not everybody is comfortable looking a fool, I guess, because this is not traditional. I don't know what kind of makeup it is, but it's busting on me, I guess, so I'm accepting that. And it's starting to come with the lifestyle. So if I try to get a local to help push me forward, I am starting to notice that they're not as driven because it's not their vision, it's not their life or none of that. But I think I look at it from a perspective of, look at how amazing this could be. Look at what it's really just my perception of the world that I'm realizing not everybody deals with or respects. But when it comes to money and business exchange for something, it's to be a little more considerate. And I also have a Black Girl project to start working on because I finally got the minimum of 11 girls. And it was a few girls that seen me posting about it, and they, locals by the way, they would inbox me like, oh, I like, what, give me details. And that's fine, that's perfectly fine. And what's also fine is if it's not meant for you. But they weren't telling me it wasn't meant for them. They would just read the message, or they would just like the message. And I felt like that's inconsiderate as well. All you would have to do is say like, oh, this is nice, but no thank you, never mind, or nah. I wouldn't even take offense to that. Because I know everything's not made for everybody. But what if I was like, oh, okay, they like the message, and now I'm thinking I have like 17 girls and they just like, nah, they not even finna reply. And it's just inconsiderate, and it's rude, and it's a waste of time. So that's been my pet peeve and my realization. Now let's get into the video. Okay, so we're also, how many times I'm gonna tell y'all that we're gonna be taking this off? But anyways, so I'm ready to risk it all. That's the point of this whole video. I'm ready to risk it. When I say risk it all, I'm talking more so about like, I work a full-time job, right? And if I was able to dedicate less time to my full-time job, I feel like I would be able to do more events, set up more sets, meet more people, do more things, because I like to write on stuff, I like to talk about people, and my whole everything is based on the experience of life. I'm not really living right now. I'm dedicated to my livelihood. Not even dedicated, that sounds, because it's not that serious, but at the same time I know it's serious like that to somebody else. The point is, I'm not enjoying my job like I used to, because I appreciate what my job does for me. But in the same instance, it's like I spend way too much time here. So I just adapted to the fact that I can call off, or I can call off with no remorse, that is. Because they like to make you feel bad when you calling off, and it's all like, dang, you want me to breathe this, but y'all don't even respect me as an employee, basically, because y'all know it's a turnaround rate. But it comes with the lifestyle of capitalism, I guess, until we destroy it. So what comes with risking it all is self-growth and appearance changes. Now, I don't usually look like this, but this is very fun, but I'd rather do it to someone else than myself. But I think right now I'm the only person that respects and can perform my vision open-heartedly, willingly. I think I'm the only one that can do that right now. And also, even from a risking it all standpoint, it's like I have to look a certain way for my job, and I don't care no more. I'm gonna look how I look, because I'm gonna still show up and perform. So if I get in trouble for looking how I look, and I know that's gonna help me on social media in the real world or whatever, then so be it. Instead of, basically, because I have a job, I have to play it safe, and I'm not really enthused on doing that anymore. But I respect my job because it also helps, like, it's miscellaneous money that helps fund me when something that isn't consistent but also freelance stops. I have a job, you know? But I need more flexibility to help grow myself, to get away from feeling like I don't need the job, but it's still like I need to develop more flexibility so I don't find this full-time job to be resourceful, because I'm gonna have other resources. Which brings me to job opportunities, enjoying life versus full-time job. When I had a different schedule, it was, I guess I didn't see how much of a burden having a full-time job was, because I was getting off midday. Now I get off at nighttime. And even if I worked on the weekends, I was still able to, I got off at 5. So I would get off work, change at work, and then go straight to a concert, write about it, experience life, meet some people, and then next thing you know, I'm booked to do something else. In this case, I work into the nighttime. A lot of stuff goes on at night, and that goes back to me being sure I can call off, because I lost my train of thought or point of my last clip. So, on to the next bullet point. Self-sabotage is equal to abiding by being stuck doing something else, which is just me sneak dissing the job. Like, it's self-sabotage. Like, I have this theory, if I was to, which is probably what fuels everybody else when they coming up, because there's just so much I want to do. I want to call it a brand because it's not clothes, but I guess it's still a brand. But anyways, like when people just quit their job and do whatever they focus on something, they make it work. Therefore they have no choice but to work. It works out for them. So it's a form of self-sabotage, and I don't even think it's so much self-sabotage. Let me not say it like that because that sounds kind of sad, but it might be like capitalism. It's capitalism. That's just what it is. It's capitalism. So I gotta figure something out. I think more so it's just me respecting the fact that I can call off. See, like every year is Camp Flognog, right? And regardless, I don't care. I'm gonna call off. I'm gonna stop what I'm doing. I could be giving birth that day, and I'm gonna tell the baby, like, go back up real quick. Gotta get these fits off, because it's just such an enjoyable time in my life every year, regardless. For 2 days, it's so amazing. Like, it's so amazing. But anyways, I have no problem calling off with that, but it's because it's also a beneficial experience. Now, I need to look at everything like that, because I know everything is like that. So, if that means I call off, call. Miss them 1 day out the week, twice a month. I deserve it. I deserve it. Stop. I'm funny. Anyways, my next bullet point is learning how to stop caring about the my next bullet point says learning how to stop caring about the world without being oblivious to what's going on in it. And that's more so like, it was crazy how the mind works, because when all this like Black Lives Matter stuff started being more rampant, I disconnected. I really did. But I know how to work with it, work around it, and still acknowledge it without it being so taxing on my mental. And I think that's because I kept putting out work regardless of looking like it was going to be selfish if I just didn't dedicate my all. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to me not caring about the world, I'm not meaning like politics, because that's severely important. I'm thinking about how I'm perceived, but still taking accountability of myself. Because I don't care what nobody think of me, but if I'm really doing something, or if something keeps being said, I might consider it, because I'm not talking about no surface level, your nose is big, your ears are big, your teeth are messed up. I don't care about that, that's duh. But I'm talking about if I am doing something repetitive that hurts somebody, I'm going to take that into accountability and pay attention. Now, I consider that going on in the world because this is my world and I live in it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm enjoying the fruits of my labor, my perceptions and everything. So, I can't just be so disregarding. Oh, I said that in the first 2 videos. Like, I'm very a selfish masterpiece, and I am a selfish masterpiece. Like, it's, yeah. Is this all off? I look so pretty all the time. Doesn't make any sense. Do I ever have bad days? I don't know. I ain't seen them. This is super cute because I have no more bullet points, but I have like an ending, and it says, I'm destined to be something in some way on a grander scale, and I know that. I just don't know how to execute myself, which is very true also because I have to focus on so many other things. But I think I'm learning. I have an aesthetic now, and my Instagram is basically collages. And if you go like the homepage of my website, I do this thing where I take pictures and I chop them up and I chop my words up, and it just looks so nice. But that's because I'm kind of chaotic and I'm not structured, but I know I'm great. So that's the best way I can find consistency in not being organized and getting everything off. So that's why everything has been a collage lately. In case people are wondering like what happened, that was my rebrand. It took me like 6 months to figure that out, and I feel like that's gonna work with my execution if I'm consistent with it, because people are gonna adapt to it. I just wanted something that screamed like, even if you don't know me, you're familiar with that. Or if you see my words and they are somebody then whited out internet auntie, you're gonna know I did it because that's my aesthetic. So I think I finally found my execution. It's just now work ethic, and then with work ethic comes free time and consistency. I've been on the internet for a few years. I'm growing slowly but surely, and I'm very thankful for that. But it's something that I know. It's mainly, I always get this kick, and I think it's because I'm ready to just become a philanthropist. But I need resources and money flow to do that, while also being a creative in the world, because I have so many ideas and I can't wait to act on them after this pandemic and stuff. So I'm trying my best to work around that without just putting out something low budget, because I don't want to, like I said, in quarantine breakdown. And that's about it. I'm just learning as I'm living, documenting it. I really like this YouTube stuff. It's very fun. I feel very good. I feel very good because I think I'm focusing on myself, and I'm adapting to who I am growing into. Very special person, I think so. Always been a special person to me, but something is different. And I'm also gonna have I'm gonna put out the read to this. I have pictures. Focus on. Won't you focus on me? That's all I know about that song. Well, I'm singing it like I know it. Anyways, so per usual, make sure you hit that description box for some nice channels that's in the bottom by black girls that are very special to me. And I know if you like me, you're gonna like them. And even if you don't like me, I know you gonna like one of them. It's about 5 people. Finna be a 6, so look out for that, because anyways, make sure you check out the description box. Follow me on Instagram at internet auntie. Right. Wait for it. Then on Twitter at auntyinternet. Right. And then I have a word page on Instagram as also, that is auntyinternet as well. You know what I'm saying? By the time this come out, my new read gonna be up. So if you want to read how I feel, talk to them in the description box. And then what else? What else do I tell y'all to do? I know what I tell y'all to do. Wishing y'all peace, joy, and prosperity. Always. Thanks for coming back to my channel. Like, comment, and subscribe, of course. And what else? It's something else I be saying. See y'all later, because buys are forever, and y'all know y'all gonna be back.